Hey YouTube, it's baby girl 91580, and here we are at Kavanaugh's bar
Frank Morgan? Who's asked?
to
Cole Phelps,
question
LAPD. I understand you're a
this
friend
Frank
of
Morgan
Adrian Black.
guy.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, this guy is like the worst liar in the world, so
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
so of course it's a lie.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
And your evidence is the receipt for the live hog.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I
Okay,
think
so
he took off for Seattle.
this next one is doubt.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
I chose to arrest him because it's not like he was coming clean. We basically had to, force everything out of him. Had he just fessed
got
up and
Morgan's
came
address?
clean with everything, I probably
get over
would
to
have
his
let him go, but they make him do that. So I arrested him because he was being an asshole. I mean, if we tracked you down this
You
far,
drive.
then
Go over the case notes.
we pretty much got the gist of
Do we know where we're going?
what's going on. And he should have just came clean. When he didn't come clean, I just decided to, be a bitch and
Okay,
arrest
go
him.
ahead.
Message from technical services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the beach.
So now we know the location of the so-called victim. We have
Roger, KGPL.
Frank Morgan's
Time to reel this
apartment
guy in, Phelps.
address, and we're gonna get there and find the so-called victim alive. And it's gonna trigger a chase scene, so we're gonna have to chase him.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Apartment 2.
So he's in apartment 2. So we're gonna go to apartment 2.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
So
I'm really
hopefully
sorry.
I don't get any crap
I
about
never tried
this
to hurt
little
anyone.
tiny
Just
cutscene.
need to get away from
because I
LA.
didn't really feel like
won't put up
cutting
the
this
struggle.
part out because it's so
Let me
quick.
get my things.
But the guy makes a run for it here, and I have to chase him.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now.
And if you look over into the distance, my partner was on his way to intersect him, so he couldn't run any
It's over,
further.
Adrian. Right there, Adrian. Why not just come clean?
We're gonna cut this
Why
right
the
here because I don't want
melodrama?
to
I thought it
spoil
would be
anything
easier.
for anyone. And this is the end of the case, basically. When I ended up, in the office of the captain. I guess that's who that was. And 5-star rating and an achievement. Yay. So I think the next case is a marriage made in heaven. Oh man. We're only gonna play a little bit of this cutscene and that's it. So basically we were just told to go investigate this hit and run. Once we make it there, there are a few clues on the scene that we'll run into. A couple of them you can overlook, so I found all of them for the video.
You know the way. You can drive.
And we're gonna make the partner drive this
Looks
one.
like the DA is going to press charges.
Saves on video
And Rodriguez
times,
might
and
do
again,
time.
it's a lot
I'll speak to
easier
the DA. She
for
suffered enough.
I
you
don't
know
know, Cole.
video editing
She's an easy
to
make
just
if
let
the
the
DA likes
computer
convictions.
do its thing and
I'll
drive.
convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
So far so good, YouTube. I really did miss uploading to the Baby Girl 91580 channel because all of my friends are on here. I'll probably put the first 5 videos on this channel, but the rest of the playthrough, if we run into no problems, will be on the Gameplay HQ channel.
Phelps?
Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
So we're checking out the victim and have some money here and his ID on the other side of his wallet.
We can notify next of kin.
Now, this is a insurance policy, and I guess this has 16,000 as what the fuck written by the victim, because the victim apparently noticed that it was higher than what it was originally taken out for, and he didn't understand why his insurance, his life insurance, was so. The return on his life insurance changed from
What have you got on
whatever it was to such a high
All
number.
reports he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent...
So that was a clue.
Those things are
The
killers.
insurance policy. The blood trail is a clue also.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
And this is another
So the
clue.
driver managed to brake before the impact.
And the one that can be overlooked is
It's all yours,
the
detective.
one that's this way in the alley, in the trash can. There's going to be a bloody knife. And make sure you zoom in.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
So now we're gonna interview one of the witnesses.
Miss Perry,
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
We're gonna
Can you
take
tell
her
us what
eyewitness report.
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
And that's the truth.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Next is the vehicle description.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
True.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
And the argument.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
And that's doubt.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so?
So,
Hope you
your
find that driver
checklist
and put him
from
away.
Shannon Perry interview is argument overheard and
Certainly
the
got away
red
with the
Lincoln
dance, Phelps.
Continental that she saw
Give it a
driving
rest,
away.
Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take
So
the
next we have to go
bartender. You work
interview
the
the
rest.
bartender. But there's a newspaper here.